A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. Successful indeed are the believers, who are humble in their prayers, and who shun all that which is vain, and who are prompt and regular in paying the zakat, and who guard their chastity, except from their wives or what their right hand possesses, for then they are not to be blamed. But those who seek anything beyond that are the transgressors, and who are watchful over their trusts and their covenants, and who are strict in their observance of their prayers. These are the heirs who will inherit paradise. They will abide therein forever. Verily we created man from an extract of clay. Then we placed him as a drop of sperm in a safe depository. Then we fashioned the sperm into a clot. Then we fashioned the clot into a shapeless lump. And then we fashioned bones out of this shapeless lump. Then we clothed the bones with flesh. Then we developed it into another creation. So blessed be Allah, the best of creators. Then after that you surely must die. Then on the day of resurrection you shall surely be raised up. And we have created above you 7 ways, and we are never neglectful of the creation. And we sent down water from the sky according to a measure, and we cause it to stay in the earth, and surely we have the power to take it away. And we produced for you thereby gardens of date palms and vines, for you therein are abundant fruits, and of them you eat. Then the tree which springs forth from Mount Sinai, it produces oil and sauce for those who eat. And in the cattle also there is a lesson for you. We give you to drink of that which is in their bellies, and you have in them many other benefits, and of their flesh of some of them you also eat. And on them, and on ships you are borne. And we certainly sent Noah to his people, and he said, O my people, worship Allah alone. You have no other God but Him. Will you not then seek His protection? And the chiefs of his people who disbelieved said, He is only a mortal like yourself. He seeks to gain superiority over you. And if Allah had so willed, He could have surely sent down angels with him. We have never heard of such a thing among our forefathers. He is but a man stricken with madness. Wait, therefore, concerning him for a while. Noah said, O my Lord, help me, for they treat me as a liar. So we directed him by revelation, Make the ark under our eyes, and according to our revelation. And when our command comes, and the fountains of the earth gush forth, take thou into 2 pairs of every species, and thy family, except those of them against whom the word has already gone forth. And address me not concerning those who have done wrong. They shall surely be drowned. And when thou art settled in the ark, thou and those that are with thee, say, All praise belongs to Allah, who has saved us from the unjust people. And when thou dost disembark from the ark, say, My Lord, cause me to land a blessed landing, for thou art the best of those who bring people to land. Verily in this there are signs. Surely we do try people. Then we raised after them another generation. And we sent among them a messenger from among themselves with the message, Serve Allah, you have no God other than Him. Will you not then make Him your shield against all calamities? And the chiefs of the people who disbelieved and denied the meeting of the hereafter with their Lord and whom we have afforded ease and comfort in this life, said, "This is but a mortal like yourselves. He eats of that of which you eat, and drinks of that of which you drink. And if you obey a mortal like yourselves, you will then be surely losers." Does he promise you that, when you are dead and have become dust and bones, you will be brought forth again? Far, very far from the truth is that which you are promised. There is no life other than our present life. We die and we live, and we shall not be raised up again. He is only a man who has forged a lie against Allah, and we are not going to believe in him. He said, "My Lord, help me, for they treat me as a liar." Allah said, "In a little while they will surely become repentant." Then punishment overtook them rightfully, and we made them as rubbish, cursed them, then be the people who do wrong. Then we raised after them another generations. No people can go ahead of their appointed time, nor can they remain behind it. Then we sent our messengers one after the other. Every time there came to a people their messenger, they treated him as a liar, so we made them follow one another to destruction, and we made them mere tales of the past. Cursed then be the people who believe not. Then we sent Moses and his brother Aaron, and our signs and a clear authority, to Pharaoh and his chiefs, but they behaved arrogantly, and they were a haughty people. And they said, "Shall we believe in two mortals like ourselves, while their people are our slaves?" So they called them liars, and became a ruined people. And when we gave Moses the book, that they might be guided, then we made the son of Mary and his mother a sign, and gave them shelter on an elevated land of green valleys and springs of running water. O ye messengers, eat of the pure things and do good works. Verily I am well aware of what you do. And know that this community of yours is one community, and I am your Lord, so take me as your protector. But the people have cut up their affairs among themselves, forming themselves into parties, each group rejoicing in what is with them. So leave them in their confusion for a time. Do they imagine that because we bestow upon them wealth and children, we hasten to do them good? Nay, but they understand not. Verily those who tremble with fear of their Lord, and those who believe in the signs of their Lord, and those who ascribe not partners to their Lord, and those who give what they give, while their hearts are full of fear that to their Lord they will return, these it is who hasten to do good works, and they are foremost in doing them. And we burden not any soul beyond its capacity, and with us is a book that speaks the truth, and they will not be wronged. But their hearts are utterly heedless of this book, and besides that, they have other evil deeds which they do. Until when we seize with punishment those of them who indulge in luxury, behold, they cry for help. Whereupon we say, Cry not for help this day, surely you shall not be helped by us. Verily my signs were recited unto you, but you used to turn back on your heels in arrogance, talking nonsense by night about the Qur'an. Have they not then pondered over the divine word? Or has there come to them that which did not come to their fathers of old? Or do they not recognize their messenger, that they deny him? Or do they say, There is madness in him? Nay, he has brought them the truth. and most of them hate the truth. And if the truth had followed their desires, verily the heavens and the earth and whosoever is therein would have been corrupted. Nay, we have brought them their admonition, but from their own admonition they now turn aside. Or dost thou ask of them any reward? But the reward of thy Lord is best, and he is the best of providers, and most surely thou invitest them to a right path. And those who believe not in the hereafter are indeed deviating from that path. And if we had mercy on them, and relieved them of their afflictions, they would persist in their transgressions, wandering blindly. We had already seized them with punishment, but they humbled not themselves before their Lord, nor they would supplicate in lowliness, until when we open on them a door of severe punishment, lo, they are in despair thereat. And he it is who created the heavens, who created for you ears and eyes and hearts, but little thanks do you give. And he it is who has multiplied you in the earth, and unto him you should be gathered. And he it is who gives life and causes death, and in his control is the alternation of night and day. Will you not then understand? But they say things similar to what the former people said. They say, what? When we are dead and have become mere dust and bones, shall we indeed be raised up again? This is what we have been promised before, we and our fathers. This is nothing but fables of the ancients. Say, to whom belongs the earth and whosoever is therein, if you know? To Allah, they will say. Say, will you not then be admonished? Say, who is the Lord of the 7 heavens and the Lord of the great throne? They will say, they are Allah's. Say, will you not then take him as your protector? Say, in whose hand is the dominion of all things, and who protects but against whom there is no protection, if you know? They will say, all this belongs to Allah. Say, how then are you being deluded? Yea, we have brought them the truth, and they are certainly liars. Allah has not taken unto himself any son, nor is there any other God along with him. In that case, each God would have taken away what he had created, and some of them would surely have sought domination over others. Glorified be Allah far above that which they allege. Knowers alike of the unseen and of the seen, exalted is he above all that which they associate with him. Say, my Lord, if thou wilt show me that which they are promised, my Lord, then place me not with the wrongdoing people, and certainly we have the power to show thee that which we have promised them. Repel evil with that which is best. We know very well what they allege. And say, my Lord, I seek refuge in thee from the incitements of the evil ones, and I seek refuge in thee, my Lord, lest they should come near me. Until when death comes to one of them, he says, entreating repeatedly, my Lord, send me back, that I may do righteous deeds in the life that I have left behind. That cannot be. It is only a word that he utters, and behind them is a barrier until the day when they shall be raised again. And when the trumpet is blown, there will be no ties of relationship any more between them on that day, nor will they ask after one another. Then those whose scales are heavy, these will be the prosperous. But those whose scales are light, these are those who will have ruined their souls. In hell will they abide. The fire will scorch their faces, and they will grin with fear therein. It will be said to them, were not my signs recited unto you, and you treated them as lies? They will say, our Lord, our ill fortune overwhelmed us, and we were an erring people. Our Lord, take us out of this, then. If we refer to disobedience, we shall indeed be wrongdoers. Allah will say, away with you despised, therein, and speak not.